If you ever needed proof that age is just a number, just look at David Goggins. At 50, he's running ultra marathons, busting out pull-ups, and sporting a physique that would make most guys in their 20s jealous. He doesn't just look younger, he moves, thinks, and lives younger too. People always ask, what's his secret? Is it pure genetics? Is it just his insane workouts? Here's the real shocker. Goggins' ageless power comes just as much from what's on his plate and what he keeps off it, as it does from his legendary discipline and pain tolerance. If you think you've heard it all, just wait for the revelation at the end of this video. It'll challenge everything you think you know about staying young. Foods David Goggins eats. David Goggins isn't chasing trends, he's chasing fuel. Every bite has a purpose, and it shows. The core of his daily eating, it's about real, simple, unprocessed food. Goggins is all about lean protein: eggs, chicken breast, turkey, and fish. He knows muscle isn't just built in the gym, it's built in the kitchen, and protein is the raw material. He starts most days with eggs, boiled or scrambled, paired with a heap of spinach or other leafy greens. Chicken breast, grilled, baked, never fried, is his go-to at lunch or dinner. But it isn't all about meat. Goggins relies on complex carbohydrates to power his relentless training. You'll see brown rice, oats, and sweet potatoes in his rotation. Why? Because these carbs digest slowly, fuel long runs, and keep his blood sugar stable. No roller coaster energy spikes and crashes. For someone who can clock 40 miles before breakfast, that steady fuel is non-negotiable. Healthy fats are also key. Avocado slices, olive oil on veggies, a handful of raw almonds or walnuts. These don't just keep him satisfied, they keep his joints healthy and his brain sharp. Goggins knows that fat is not the enemy. Processed fat is. He keeps it clean and simple. Greens and vegetables get serious respect. At nearly every meal, Goggins adds a pile of broccoli, kale, spinach, or other vegetables. He knows they don't just fill you up. They pack vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help him recover faster and keep his skin and immune system in top shape. And above all, Goggins' diet is about consistency. He often eats the same things day after day because when something works, he sticks with it. He doesn't treat food like entertainment. He treats it like fuel. That discipline is a huge reason he's still performing at an elite level with the energy and resilience of a man half his age. Water is the only drink that matters in Goggins' world. He guzzles it from morning until night, sometimes with a splash of lemon, but never with sugar. If you ask him, he'll tell you, most people are dehydrated and don't even know it. You want to feel better? Start with water. Foods David Goggins avoids. What you don't eat is just as important as what you do eat, and Goggins has drawn some hard lines. Number 1 on his never list is processed sugar. He's brutally honest about how sugar used to control him. Boxes of donuts, chocolate milk, soda. It wasn't just making him heavy, it made him tired, irritable, and weak. When he made the decision to change, the sugar was the first thing to go. Processed foods are another no-go. If it comes in a box, a bag, or a wrapper, Goggins isn't interested. Fast food, chips, pastries, these are enemy territory. He knows these foods destroy your energy, inflame your joints, and speed up the aging process. He once joked, if it can survive on a shelf for months, it's not helping you survive longer. Refined carbs are cut too. White bread, regular pasta, breakfast cereals, he skips all of them. They're stripped of nutrition and just spike his blood sugar. Instead, he sticks to brown rice, oats, and sweet potatoes. Heavy, greasy meals don't make the cut either. Goggins avoids anything that leaves him feeling sluggish, bloated, or foggy. Even cheese and most dairy are limited, especially before a big run or training session. He's not militant about it, but he listens to his body, and his body doesn't want to be slowed down. Alcohol is practically non-existent. Goggins knows one night of drinking can undo days of progress in sleep, energy, and mindset. On rare occasions, he'll have a drink, but it's never when he's in full training mode. Junk food is an absolute no. He doesn't reward himself with fast food or ice cream. His rewards come from smashing goals, setting records, and waking up stronger every morning. Goggins' sleep and fitness routine. If food is the fuel, sleep is the ultimate recovery tool. Goggins knows that you don't get stronger when you train. You get stronger when you recover. He's disciplined about his sleep, aiming for at least 7 hours a night, no matter what. He keeps his room pitch dark, cool, and completely free of distractions. No screens before bed, no late-night snacks. He treats sleep as a key appointment, one he never skips. His fitness routine is the stuff of legend. Every morning, before the sun rises, he's already in motion. On running days, he'll knock out 10, 20, sometimes 30 miles before breakfast. Not for show, but because he believes winning the morning is about setting the tone for the entire day. Rain, snow, pain, nothing stops him. After cardio comes strength. Pull-ups, push-ups, core work, and bodyweight circuits make up the bulk of his training. He does thousands of reps a week. He's set world records for pull-ups, and he's never stopped chasing the next challenge. When he travels, he'll find a park, a hotel gym, or even just a patch of open ground to keep moving. Flexibility and mobility aren't afterthoughts. Goggins spends nearly an hour a day stretching and foam rolling. Years of hard training have taught him that being strong is pointless if you're always injured. Flexibility keeps him moving, pain-free, and able to recover from the daily punishment he dishes out to his body. Goggins also embraces discomfort as a lifestyle. He uses cold showers, ice baths, and even meditation to test his limits. For him, doing what's uncomfortable isn't just a tool for the body, it's a weapon for the mind. Evenings are for winding down. He'll reflect, stretch, hydrate, and set his alarm for another early start. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's the foundation for another day of relentless discipline. How you can apply Goggins' habits to stay ageless. Here's what separates Goggins from everyone else. Nothing he does is magic. His habits are brutally simple, painfully consistent, and available to anyone willing to get uncomfortable. Start with food. Clean up just one meal a day. Make it protein, veggies, and a slow-burning carb. Don't chase flavor bombs. Chase results. Try eating the same thing for lunch all week. See how much easier it is to stay on track when decisions are made in advance. Drop one processed food this week. Maybe it's soda, or the afternoon candy bar, or that bag of chips. Notice the difference in your energy by the end of the week. Next week, drop another. Drink more water than you think you need. Carry a bottle with you. Anytime you think you're hungry, drink a glass of water first. Hydration changes everything: energy, skin, digestion, even willpower. Fix your sleep. Go to bed at the same time every night and keep your phone out of the bedroom. Even half an hour more sleep will show up on your face, in your workouts, and in your mood. Move every morning. Don't try to be Goggins on day one, but don't do nothing either. Walk, stretch, do a set of push-ups, or jog for 5 minutes. The habit is more important than the number. Build in discomfort. Take a cold shower, stretch past the point of easy, skip the elevator for the stairs. Teach yourself to do hard things and watch how fast your confidence grows. Most importantly, stay consistent. Goggins didn't get here by being perfect. He got here by never giving up. Every meal, every run, every decision to sleep instead of scroll is a brick in the fortress of agelessness. Goggins' mindset and mental discipline. You can copy Goggins' diet, try his sleep schedule, even attempt his workouts, but unless you attack life with his mindset, you'll never get the real results. The truth is, Goggins' greatest weapon isn't his body, it's his mind. Every day, he chooses discipline over comfort. He's built a habit of asking, is this helping me become who I want to be? He doesn't negotiate with himself. He does what he said he would do, long after the mood he set it in has left him. That's why the temptation to cheat, quit, or slack off just doesn't stick. Goggins journals his goals and setbacks. He reflects on pain, using it as fuel instead of an excuse. He calluses his mind by doing hard things, because every act of discipline makes the next one easier. He talks about embracing the suck, leaning into the pain, using it to get sharper and tougher. That's the real anti-aging secret: to do what's hard, not just what's fun. So next time you're tempted to skip a workout, reach for junk food, or stay up late, channel Goggins. Ask yourself, what would Goggins do? The answer will almost always be the harder thing. Here's the final shock. David Goggins doesn't care about looking young. He cares about living fully, chasing the impossible, and proving every day that limits are self-imposed. Looking 30 at 50? That's just the byproduct of doing what 99% of people refuse to do. Are you ready to join the 1%? Pick one habit, food, sleep, movement, or mindset, and start today. Let us know in the comments what you're changing first. If you want more inspiration, subscribe for more stories like this. Remember, your real age isn't measured in years, it's measured in discipline, and the best time to start getting younger is right now.